Hello everyone, I'm TJ and we are going to talk about Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central Master Files, and we are going to find out on how to create COA or chart of accounts posting groups. But first, let us define what is COA or chart of accounts and what is posting groups. So when we say chart of accounts, here. So, malaking tulong ang chart of accounts para sa isang business, lalo na sa owner dahil nakikita dito or nakalista dito lahat ng financial transactions ng accounts na meron sa business na yon. Recorded yun at it helps the owner or it helps us to keep track of where money comes from and go. So, monitor kung saan mapupunta yung pera, saan nanggagaling yung pera. Next is what is posting groups. Yun nga, sa posting groups, yung entities, ano ba yung mga entities na yun? Like customers, suppliers, goods, resources, at saka yung general ledger mo, pinag-link nyo. So, nagkakaroon ng connection between the two. Dahil sa mga post transaction na yun, yung posting groups ay tinutulungan tayo para makaiwas sa mga pagkakamali at of course, save ng oras. Ang kinakailangan lang talaga ay merong chart of accounts. Ang posting groups ay divided into three categories. Here they are: the general posting groups, the specific posting groups, and the tax posting groups. Let us go deeper sa general posting groups. Ano nga ba to? In general posting groups, it defines who you sell to and buy from and what you sell and what you buy. So, ang general posting groups ay dinedefine niya kung kanino ba tayo nagbebenta at kanino ba tayo bumibili. At isa pa, ano yung binibili natin at ano yung binibenta natin. Additionally, you can use groups to filter reports or combine groups to specify details like the income statement accounts to post to. So, ano nga ba yung general business posting groups? And ano yung general product posting groups? At ano yung general posting setup? So, basically, ang general business posting groups, it talks more about the customers and the vendor. So, if we want to see all the financial transactions between our customers and our vendors, and we want to analyze, we want to know kung ano-ano nga ba yung mga naging transaction between customers and us and vendors and us or customers and a vendor. So, pupunta lang tayo sa general business posting group page. Next naman, kung yung general business posting groups ay it talks more about the customer and vendors. The general product posting groups, it talks more about the items and resources in the inventory itself. No? When you do consider the number of groups, you will need to break down sales by product or items and sources and purchases by items. For example, divide these groups by raw materials, retail, resources, capacity, and so on. The general posting setup or the combination or the combined business and product posting groups and choose accounts to post to. For each combination of business and product posting groups, you can assign a set of general ledger accounts. For example, you can post the sale of the same item to the different general ledger account because customers are assigned to different posting groups. Set this configuration sa general posting setup page. Next, ano nga ba yung specific posting groups? Sa specific posting groups, use sales documents. For example, instead of posting directly to the general ledger, when you create entries in the customer ledger, corresponding entries are made in the general ledger. Next is the customer posting groups. Importanteng entity sa kumpanya natin. Halimbawa, sa customers, lahat ang bumibili sa atin, doon natin makikita lahat, specifically lahat ng naging transaction nila sa atin. Sa atin, yung mga, syempre bumili sila sa atin, meron tayong receivable, either accounts receivable, meron tayong matatanggap sa kanila. Next naman ay sa vendor is sa purchase and sales. I mean, meron pa rin tayong connection sa kanila. Tayo naman ang bibili sa mga vendor, hindi naman receivable account, kundi meron tayong payable accounts na makikita dito. So, lahat ng transaction, all about the vendor, dito natin makikita yun. Next ay sa inventory posting groups. So, basically, sa inventory posting groups naman, on the word itself, sa inventory, lahat ng meron tayo sa inventory, dito natin makikita lahat ng naging transaction connected sa inventory. Halimbawa, ilan na yung mga dagdag sa inventory natin, ilan yung napawas sa inventory natin, ano ba yung benefit nun? So, inventory posting groups also provide a good way to organize your inventory, so you can separate items by their posting group when you generate reports. Set up these posting groups on the inventory posting group page. So, next, the fixed asset posting group. Define accounts for different types of expenses and costs, such as acquisition cost, accumulated depreciation amounts, acquisition costs on disposal, accumulated depreciation on disposal, gains on disposal, losses on disposal, maintenance expenses, and depreciation expenses. Set up these posting groups on the fixed asset posting group page. Next, we are going to talk about the tax posting groups. So, sa tax business posting groups, dito natin dinedetermine at kina-calculate yung mga post-sales tax para sa customers and sa vendor. Usually, meron tong certain standards. Next is the tax product posting groups. Kanina, tax yung for the customers and vendor. Dito naman sa items, tax ng item. No? Next ay sa tax posting setup, combination ng tax business posting groups and tax product posting groups. When you fill in a general journal line, purchase line, or sales line, we will look at the combination to identify the accounts groups. So we were able to define what is chart of accounts and the posting groups, what are the categories and the subcategories of those certain groups. Next naman ay we will try sa chart of accounts, mag-set up sa chart of accounts. Another one is, the other one is we can assign posting groups to customers, vendors, and items, or they can inherit those from templates. So, ito-try din natin siya. Try to set up an account sa ating chart of account. So, let us see. Tingnan natin yung mga pinag-usapan natin kanina. As you can see here, this is for the fixed asset posting group. Sa job posting groups, meron din. And ito na yun sa vendor, sa customer, sa employee, and the inventory. Also sa tax, meron din. The bank, and sa general business. Sa general business posting group, sa general product. Hindi tayo dyan. Punta tayo sa chart of accounts. As we all know, di ba? Chart of accounts is the backbone of every business management system. The chart of accounts is the list of the general ledger accounts where we organize our company's expenditures, revenue, assets, liabilities so that we can understand our company's financial health. And here we were able to see all the accounts na meron. Nagawa tayo ng bago. Just we'll create new. Of course, kailangan fill the information, no? Let's try 101011. Name I mouse pad premium. Here, another feature, income or balance, no? Ano ba ang importance, no? Help us to group our accounts. We can also choose the account category and subcategory. So, ano nga ba yung balance sheet? Ano ba yung income statement? When we say balance sheet, yung nire-report niya yung asset natin, yung liabilities, and yung equity natin. Yung income statement naman, nire-report niya naman ay yung revenue and expenses. That net to a profit or loss. The income statement also notes any tax expense, while the balance sheet contains any unpaid tax liabilities. So therefore, here we are going to choose income statement. Next, the account category. The subcategory here, we're going to choose debits. Account type. What type of account is this one? So, posting account siya. And dito naman, reconciliation account. Static exit text kapag kailangan natin ng extra text. Next naman ay direct posting options. Defines whether the system will allow transactions to be posted directly in this general ledger account. Remember, if we have control accounts for receivables and payables, we will keep direct posting turned off because all transactions will be posted through customers and vendors. There's a posting type. If we are going to use the general ledger account for direct posting of expense or revenues, we can also define a posting setup. We can also specify the general posting type. Defines whether the account is used in sales or purchase. So sa sales, meron tayong additional options dito. So that's it, no? The general ledger account is ready to be used in our chart of accounts. So makikita natin siya mamaya, 101011, 01011 here. Makikita natin siya dito, posting. Next example, we can assign posting groups to customers, vendors, and items, or they can inherit groups from templates. So what we're going to do is punta tayo sa sales invoice, and then let us choose. So punta tayo sa sales invoice, and then pumili tayo ng customer. Invoice, customer. Kaya tignan natin dito. General Business Posting Group, itong VAT or VAT Business Posting Group, and yung Customer Posting Group, manggagaling to sa customer. No? So kung anong type sila. Sa domestic, sa Europe, sa export, not particularly in Europe, or a local. Sa customer posting group, we will be able to see receivables account where the receivable amount will be posted in the general ledger. Next, what we're going to do is we will add an item and look at the general, VAT, and inventory posting groups it uses. So, figure na natin siya. Tayo dito, and then we're going to add an account. So, okay na to, no? Papalitan lang. I don't think. And as you can see here, notice that the inventory posting group contains inventory account where item inventory amount will be posted. So mapupunta siya sa resale. Next is for the general product posting group, no? Sa retail naman siya. Let's look how it combines with the customer's general business posting group. See, sa retail. Notice the COGS and sales account. May sales account, then COGS. These are where the COGS and revenue amounts will be posted. So let's go back sa ano naman tayo. Let's also look at how the VAT product posting groups from the item combines with the VAT business posting group from the customer. This is standard, items list, set up. Ayan. Able to see here all the taxes. Next. So okay na yan. This is where the VAT will be posted. Now, let's review the posting to see the ledger entries we'll create. The entry for the customer is based on the customer posting groups. Alpine, Ski House. Ano na kasi siya ginagamit siya ng iba. So, ayan. Ito yung ito yung ginawa ko na kanina. So, no, ang importante lang, mapakita natin yung preview. Ito ang daang itsura pag pinusa siya. So, all sub-ledger amounts will be reflected in general ledger entries. Here. Makikita natin. Sub-ledger amounts. Dito natin makikita yun. Next is the sales, revenue, and COGS. GL accounts are taken from the general posting setup. Stacks are VAT general accounts, general ledger accounts, come from the BAT posting set on ito sila. The receivables account comes from the customer posting group. And the inventory account come from the inventory posting set. And guys, thank you for watching.